It begins. We're just getting ready to head out of Yakima, Washington, heading over about a 15-hour drive to eastern Montana. I'm at my cousin Steve's house. He's coming out right now. We're loaded up, ready to go. We're meeting his dad and his brother outside of Wenatchee. It's time to go, buddy.
All right, I'm ready.
Excited?
I am.
All right.
Hard to sleep.
I couldn't sleep. I woke up at 1 a.m. and didn't go back to sleep.
Yeah.
I literally couldn't go back to sleep. It's going to be a good year. We're looking forward to it. Unfortunately, Dad can't come because of COVID at work, but if he gets his negative test back, he's going to probably drive out and join us on his own. But pretty bummed that my dad's not able to come out with us. But all right, we're going to hit the road. There's a beautiful sunrise at 6:49 in the morning on November 15th. Made it to Montana.
Phil's 36th birthday.
Happy birthday, Phil.
Thank you. Steven will be 33 tomorrow.
Yeah. Our first day out, we just unloaded the gear, unloaded the trailer. And we got here about 4 yesterday. Dad ended up having to come separate. And he's in here. He got here about 11 something last night by himself. Drove from Washington all by himself 13 and a half hours yesterday. So we're just getting our Hunter Orange on and getting geared up. And we're going to start going to look for him.
Got a brand new binocs.
Nice. You got your vortexes, huh?
Yeah.
Sweet.
Hitter.
Oh, your first shot was... You drilled her, bro.
Yeah, I'm surprised she stayed up that long.
I know.
Happy birthday to you.
Hey, man. Your first Montana deer?
Just the cow elk.
Congrats, you got yourself a birthday deer.
Yeah, man. That's awesome. Nice to get one out of the way, huh?
Yep, she's down. Must have gone for a headshot.
Well, I just dropped 2 does. Some friends of ours that own this place, they've been having a lot of problems with deer getting into their bells and tearing them apart. They were showing us pictures of deer up on top, actually up on top of the bales of hay. And so they said we could come in here and shoot some does. No bucks, but there was 2 does here, and I shot both of them in the head. So I got 2 does down, 1 more to go, and then a buck to go. So first day we got 3 deer down, so that's a good day. Well, it's day 2 out here in Montana. Just sitting at a spot where we like to sit in glass. It's about 9 in the morning or so. Got out here this morning. Yesterday was a really slow day. There was quite a few deer around, but not as many as normal. And the only bucks we saw were pretty little guys. It was pretty obvious that the bucks aren't really rutting yet, so they're not really, the big guys aren't kind of coming out of the woodwork looking for does. So once they start rutting hard, they'll come out. But today there's more bucks out. There's 2 4x4s that we saw that are new, that we haven't seen before. Just was kind of like crab claws on the front, so nothing big, but it's nice to see some different bucks. Still early yet, they're just starting to rut. It looks like they're pre-rutting. Necks are starting to swell up a little bit, and they're starting to kind of sniff does, but they still have their heads down feeding a lot. So I'd say 3 or 4 more days, and they'll be chasing does more. But we'll keep you posted. Yeah, he looks ready for sure. Just by the way he's walking too, posturing up and. Well, Dad just dropped the doe. He's back there behind me getting her taken care of. About 100-yard shot, but this is state land where I've shot quite a few bucks over the years too. Just saw a doe and Dad decided to shoot her, so he got out, got down on his shooting sticks and shot her. It's the evening of day 2. There's about 15 minutes of shooting light left. Just out here glassing some deer far off, way up in those fields up there. But been another pretty slow day today. Today they're starting to act a little bit more ruddy. You can see the bucks with their heads down, kind of starting to dog does, but they're still definitely not in the full swing of the rut. We saw 2 or 3 bucks that we didn't see yesterday. One really, I guess I didn't see it, my cousin and my uncle did, but they said that it was a first day shooter for any of us. So that means it's a big buck, and it was about 100 or 200 yards off on the land we can't hunt. It's actually just off the state land. And there's 2 4x4s way up there behind me that we saw today, we didn't see yesterday. So we're definitely seeing different bucks, and I think as the week goes on, the rut kicks in. Hopefully more bucks will be coming in. For some reason, this area is not holding as many deer as it did last year. We'll be happy with what we get, and we'll go check out some other areas if we don't see what we want here. But it's all about the experience and the fun. So it was a good day. Dad shot a doe that you saw. That's it for today. That was the only exciting thing today. So we got 4 does down and quite a few more to go. Make a noise at him.
There's your shot.
230.
Yeah. Shoot him. If you're not going to shoot him, I will.
No, I'm going to.
There you go. Want me to stop him? There you go. Drilled him.
What?
Drilled him, he's down. Here's Dad's buck, you guys. Hard to see, not a lot of light here, but he is a big 3x3. I spotted him yesterday way over there on other property, and he's got a kicker. He's got a little bit of palmation here, dual eye guards. He is by far Dad's biggest buck. Good job, Dad. Good shooting, man. You put that sucker down. He's mature. Woo!
Tell us what happened.
Well, we passed this buck up a couple days ago, and then I saw him in a group down in this field over here, and I decided I'd go for him because we're on day 3. We still have a lot of time, but I figured I might take him just to be safe so I can start working on processing my meat. So we kind of stalked up probably, I don't know, 600 yards up on him, and then got within 200 yards and shot him from the prone, and he dropped about 20 yards from where we shot him.
So we shot him the knob right over there. Right there. All right, let's go see him.
Ain't you, buck?
Phil, congrats.
Thanks, buddy.
It's a nice buck. He's got some good mass.
Yeah, he's not too shabby. Never got a really, really close look on him, but I like him.
Awesome. Man, that's a lot better than my first Montana buck.
Yeah. Yeah, he's a beaut for me. I've never gotten one in Montana. Not too bad. I'm happy.
You can smell he's rutting.
Yeah, he's got 5 on this side, 4 on the other, plus the eye guards, little crabbies.
Well, it's about 3 o'clock on day 3. Been a pretty slow day this morning. Guys saw another shooter buck today on public land that just crossed over to private before they could get to it. But we're hoping I'll be back tomorrow. I dropped a doe this morning, my 3rd doe, so I got all my does, shot her on state land. And then Phil, my cousin, just shot the 4x4 with a little kicker on it that you saw footage of earlier in the hunt. He was itching, and it's his first, it's actually his first 4x4, I believe, or first anything over at Forkenhorn, I think. But anyway, so he just got his buck. We're driving up to help him out and get it right now. So we got 2 bucks down and 3 to go. Nice job, Philip. He's actually better than he looked.
Yeah, I thought he was.
He's got pretty good mass on those back tines, doesn't he?
Yeah, yeah, and I can see that one right
That
here.
5th is cool, man.
Yeah, it's kind of a cool little buck.
Yeah, he is a good buck, dude.
Yeah.
Look how dark.
He's got pretty rack.
Yeah, I love the dark antlers.
Beautiful.
Yeah, that 5th point is cool, and he's got eye guards, man. Can you pick his head up here?
Yeah.
That's a dandy.
Yeah, Phil, that's a good deer, man. He's actually better than I thought he was.
Yeah.
That's pretty awesome, man.
Yeah, I'm happy with him. He's
Yeah.
not as cool as that one I saw over there, but there's no saying if I'd ever get that guy.
Yeah, public land, you just hardly never know if they're gonna be there.
Yeah.
Congrats, brother.
Thanks.
Happy for you.
Yeah, he's a nice
That's
one.
awesome, man. into day 3. It was a good day. We got 1 doe down, and then Phil got his buck, as you saw. After 3 days, we've got a total of 6 deer down, I think. 3 more buck tags to fill. Uncle Tim isn't with us today. He stayed back at the house in town. He's got low-grade fever and a cough. We're all just praying he doesn't have COVID. I think he'd do fine with it, but we want to be able to get back out here and get hunting. If he does have it, then we'll all have it. Because we're staying in the same place, you know, riding the same rigs and everything else. So, unfortunately, it's a bummer. Tim can't be out here today because he's still got buck tag to fill, but hopefully he can recover quickly and get back out here later today or tomorrow. Walked back in here and there's not 1 deer in here. It's just a crazy year this year. I mean, there's usually tons of deer back here, does and little bucks and stuff. Especially if you glass over the fence onto private, you'll see them. I don't see 1 deer. The ranchers are saying that, you know, they had a drought this year, pretty dry spring, which made the feed not great, but then probably would have been okay, but then the grasshoppers came through really, really, really bad and ate up all the feed. So there's not a lot of feed around for these deer to keep them around. So the deer just, after the summer, they just kind of moved off and spread out all over the countryside looking for good feed. We'll keep after it. It's only day 4. We've got about 9-ish days to hunt, I think. You know, I won't shoot something till the end of the week if I don't see the buck I want. And if I don't see the buck I want by the time it's getting ready to go, I'll shoot a doe with my A tag just to get the meat. Let the big bucks, or the little bucks, kind of grow. But we're having a great time anyway. It's God's country out here, so it's even if I don't kill a big buck, it's still a great time. I think we'll be here. Dad just shot his doe. He's got another one to get after this one. 130 yards. Well, here she is. 1 more to go.
Deer B, antlerless moose.
Antlerless moose, huh?
Yeah.
Nice.
Mule.
Morning of day 5. Uncle Tim is back with us. He's feeling better. He's back with us today. We're heading into a new unit. This is a public land we're going into. See if we can call in a couple of whitetails. And just weren't seeing the mature bucks that we wanted where we were at all week. So I figured we'd change it up this morning. If we don't see anything, we'll hit some other areas. But gonna walk in here and get in. It rained last night, so it's kind of muddy out, but beautiful morning. So me and Steve just hiked up in there to look at those bucks. They're just 2 or 3 little 3-pointers. Nothing we'd really want to shoot at this point, and be almost better off just shooting a doe and letting them get big if those little 3-pointers are all you can find. So yeah, we went in and hunted some public ground today and some block management, trying to shoot some whitetail bucks. We did some calling, grunting, and then went for a little hike on some public ground and did some glassing and didn't see a deer. So we'll keep trying, right? Well, we're heading out at the end of day 5. Not a whole lot exciting today. Like I said earlier, we went on some public and some block management, in another area about 60 miles as the crow flies from here, and didn't see anything. Just the same small bucks around here. Then Uncle Tim shot a doe tonight right before dark, so he's got one of his does of 3 down. I don't know if it's gonna happen for all of us to kill mature bucks, but I'll let Steve and Tim kill theirs, and then I'll shoot a doe if needed. So